Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, success always slips just out of reach? Many people give up in those moments, believing their effort is wasted. But often the breakthrough is closer than they think. This is the story of Rohan, a boy who discovered that patience and persistence can turn quiet struggles into triumphs. If you enjoy inspiring stories like this, consider subscribing for more. Rohan was a 16-year-old boy from a small village by the river. His family was poor, and his father worked tirelessly as a carpenter to keep their tiny wooden shop afloat. School wasn't easy for Rohan, and he wasn't the smartest boy in class. Yet despite these challenges, he carried a quiet strength, a determination that refused to let obstacles define his future. Every morning before sunrise, Rohan ran along the river, dreaming of one day joining the district sports academy. He imagined training like a professional athlete, making his father proud, and growing their small wooden shop into something bigger. Despite his modest beginnings, he poured his heart into every stride. Yet there was a challenge. No matter how hard he tried, victory seemed just out of reach. Still, he never gave up on his dream. For 2 long years, Rohan competed in every local race, yet he never won. He always came in second or third. Friends began to doubt him, saying, "Rohan, maybe running isn't for you. You're just wasting your time." Each loss stung, but Rohan refused to quit. Deep inside, he felt a quiet determination, an unshakable belief that persistence could someday turn his failures into success. One rainy morning, Rohan slipped on the muddy trail and fell hard, his ankle throbbing. Sitting under a tree, rain dripping from his hair, he finally let his tears fall. "Maybe they're right," he whispered to himself. "I've tried so hard and I still lose. Maybe I'm just not good enough." At that moment, an old farmer passing by with his cows noticed him and gently asked, "Why are you crying, son?" Rohan shared his struggles with the kind old farmer, explaining how he trained every day but never won. The farmer listened patiently and then asked, "Do you know how long it takes for a bamboo seed to grow?" Curious, Rohan shook his head, unaware that this simple question would change his perspective forever. The farmer explained that a bamboo seed takes 5 years to grow. For all that time, nothing appears above the ground. Yet, beneath the soil, its roots are growing deep and strong. Then, seemingly overnight, the bamboo can shoot up to 80 feet. "Was it growing all of a sudden?" Rohan asked. The farmer shook his head kindly. "No, it was growing its roots, and so are you, son. Every day you train, every effort you make, you are building your foundation. Don't give up now." Those words ignited a fire within Rohan. He realized that progress isn't always visible immediately. His training, persistence, and small daily improvements were all laying the groundwork for future success. From that day, Rohan ran not to prove others wrong, but to prove himself right. His focus shifted inward, fueled by personal growth rather than external validation. Rain or shine, he practiced diligently, embracing each challenge as a step towards self-improvement. The fire inside him burned brighter than ever, turning persistence into a purposeful journey rather than a struggle against doubt. Rohan didn't stop at just running every day. He studied videos of professional athletes, refining his breathing, posture, and timing. Each stride became more deliberate, each practice more focused. Slowly, quietly, his strength and endurance grew. Every setback became a lesson, every small improvement a victory. Over time, the boy who once lost every race was transforming into an athlete capable of competing at higher levels. His consistent effort, building an invisible foundation that would soon carry him to success. The day of the district interschool race finally arrived. Rohan stood quietly among runners from strong city schools, feeling both nervous and determined. The whistle blew, and the race began. For the first time, he focused not on winning immediately, but on staying true to his rhythm, each step a testament to the months of preparation and quiet perseverance. Staying steady. As the race progressed, Rohan remained calm. When other runners surged ahead, he didn't panic. When fatigue set in, he didn't stop. Step by step, he maintained his pace, trusting the training and discipline that had built his foundation. His focus was unshakable, his determination unwavering. Every stride reflected the countless hours of practice and the lessons learned from failure and persistence. In the final 200 meters, everything clicked. Rohan's body moved with a rhythm honed by months of dedication. One by one, he overtook the competitors ahead of him. Crossing the finish line first, he felt a surge of triumph and relief. His friends cheered, his teachers applauded, and his father stood in awe, realizing that persistence and patience had finally paid off. Years later, Rohan returned to the village to thank the old farmer. "Because of your words, I found myself," he said with a smile. The farmer listened warmly, reminding him that the strength had always been within Rohan himself. The farmer smiled gently and said, "I'm glad my words helped, Rohan. But remember, it was your choice not to quit. The strength was always inside you. Guidance can inspire, but true success comes from persistence and belief in yourself." Rohan's journey reminds us that success isn't always visible immediately. Like the bamboo, growth often happens beneath the surface. Patience, consistency, and perseverance build a strong foundation, preparing you for the moment your breakthrough arrives. Many people give up just before their breakthrough. Those who persist, keep believing in themselves, and continue their efforts, even without immediate results, are the ones who ultimately succeed. Consistent action, no matter how small, lays the groundwork for lasting achievement. Conclusion: Rohan's story teaches us a powerful lesson. Perseverance, patience, and belief in oneself are the keys to success. Even when progress seems invisible, every effort strengthens your foundation, preparing you for the moment your breakthrough arrives. Like the bamboo, growth often happens quietly beneath the surface. Whatever your dream, keep moving forward. Your persistence will pay off, and when the time is right, your dedication will transform into visible, lasting achievement.